chosen one, in a world that doesn't understand your light, in a world that questions your patience, mocks your silence, and underestimates your strength. Allah is speaking directly to you. Your wait is over now. This is the moment your heart has been longing for, the moment your struggles and trials finally meet their divine reward. Today, we will uncover 7 powerful lessons for the chosen ones, lessons that will illuminate your path, awaken your soul, and guide you to the breakthrough Allah has been preparing in secret. Stay close, because what you hear today is not just knowledge, it is your divine awakening. Chosen one, every moment you spent waiting, every tear that fell in silence, every hour you felt unseen or unheard, every trial that seemed endless, know that none of it was wasted. For Allah, the Most Wise, was orchestrating every detail of your life in ways your heart could not yet comprehend. The loneliness you endured was not a punishment but a preparation, a divine molding of your spirit so that when your moment arrives, you will stand unshakable, unyielding, and radiant with the light of Allah's favor. Your patience, though tested by the harshness of the world, has become your strength. Your silent resilience has become a shield, and your unwavering faith, even when it felt like the night would never end, has been your most precious weapon. Every closed door, every setback, every disappointment, every no you received from the world was secretly a yes from Allah, guiding you, shaping you, and aligning your path with His perfect decree. Understand that your waiting was never meaningless. It was the secret workshop of Allah, where your character, your wisdom, and your spiritual insight were forged, tempered, and strengthened. The moments of despair, the nights of uncertainty, and the days of struggle were all planting seeds for a harvest of divine blessings, opportunities, and breakthroughs that will arrive with the weight of destiny. So, do not let your heart mourn the time that has passed. Do not doubt the trials you endured, and do not question the delay. For every second was purposeful, every hardship was necessary, and every moment of waiting was preparing you to step into a reality so profound that the world will witness a transformation only Allah could have orchestrated. The wait was not in vain, chosen one. It was the secret laboratory of your greatness, the quiet shaping of your divine role, and the preparation for a destiny so magnificent that when Allah finally opens the doors, every soul, every trial, and every past struggle will bow in acknowledgement of His perfect wisdom. Chosen one, understand this truth deeply. In a world full of noise, chaos, and endless chatter, your silence is not emptiness. It is power, protection, and preparation. Allah teaches the chosen ones that words are not always necessary, that sometimes speaking is a distraction from the divine wisdom being poured into your soul, and that the strength of your heart, your character, and your faith is revealed most profoundly in quiet resilience. Every time you resisted the urge to respond to mockery, every time you withheld your voice from arguing with falsehood, every time you remained calm in the face of betrayal or judgment, know that Allah was shaping your spiritual presence, expanding your aura, and solidifying your inner strength. Silence is the language of the divine, a shield against the negativity of the world, and a conduit for your connection with Allah to grow beyond measure. While others scramble to prove themselves, while the world tries to impose recognition and validation upon you, your silence becomes a loud testimony to those who cannot yet see the light Allah has placed within you, a statement of power that no words could ever convey. In silence, you are gathering patience, wisdom, and insight. In silence, you are strategizing without knowing it, moving in ways the world cannot perceive, preparing for doors to open that will change your life and the lives of countless others. Your enemies may talk, deceive, or attempt to diminish you, but their voices are nothing compared to the echo of divine favor resonating in your heart. The quiet moments, the stillness you cultivated when the world was loud, are now the foundation for your elevation, the unseen preparation for a breakthrough so grand that it will astonish those who doubted your journey. The chosen one understands that silence is not weakness, but a signal of divine mastery, a testament that while the world was busy chasing fleeting noise, Allah was busy perfecting you, multiplying your strength, and preparing your spirit for the immense responsibilities and blessings that await. Never underestimate the power of your quiet endurance, for it speaks louder than 1,000 arguments, teaches lessons that words cannot, and reveals truths that only the heart aligned with Allah can comprehend. The silence you maintained was a sacred act, a deliberate training, and an unwavering testament to faith. It is now ready to manifest in ways so profound that the world will finally see, understand, and honor the depth of your spiritual journey. Chosen one, every wound, every heartbreak, every betrayal, every moment when the world seemed to turn its back on you, every tear that fell in silence, every night spent in uncertainty, every disappointment that pierced your heart has been an instrument of divine alchemy, transforming your pain into unparalleled power and your struggles into the fuel for your destiny. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, never allows suffering without a higher purpose. Every trial was a seed planted within you to grow into strength, resilience, and profound spiritual insight. The pain you endured has sharpened your heart, tempered your soul, and expanded your capacity to empathize with those who are lost, broken, or searching for guidance. What once felt like unbearable sorrow was not punishment but preparation, a sacred workshop where Allah was quietly shaping your character, refining your patience, and fortifying your faith so that when the time comes, you would rise above the ordinary and step into a role so divinely orchestrated that the world cannot comprehend its magnitude. Your past struggles are the hidden blueprint of your greatness. The nights of despair were laying the foundation for your triumphs. The betrayals were aligning the people and circumstances that will serve your mission. And the moments of weakness were, in truth, moments where Allah's strength was being quietly infused into your being. Understand this deeply. The very pain you once cursed, the very trials you once questioned, and the very losses that seemed devastating are now the sources of your spiritual authority, your unshakable confidence, and your extraordinary resilience. The Chosen One knows that nothing in life is wasted, nothing is random, and nothing that Allah decrees is without purpose. Your past is not a weight to hold you down. It is a ladder to elevate you, a fire to forge your courage, and a light that will illuminate the path of countless others who will follow your footsteps. Embrace it, honor it, and recognize it as the divine currency of your future power. For when your destiny unfolds, it will be fueled not by luck or chance, but by every trial, every tear, and every moment of pain you endured with faith, patience, and unwavering trust in Allah. The past was never meant to break you, it was meant to make you unstoppable, to prepare you for a greatness that the world cannot contain, and to prove that the Chosen One transforms suffering into strength, despair into divine opportunity, and pain into a source of unimaginable spiritual power. Chosen One, the truth you must engrave upon the depths of your heart is that Allah's timing is flawless, perfect, and beyond the comprehension of any human mind, for He alone knows what lies ahead and what is best for you at every moment. Every closed door, every delay, every setback that seemed unfair, every opportunity that passed you by, every plan that did not unfold according to your expectations, and every moment you felt abandoned or overlooked were not signs of neglect or failure. Rather, they were deliberate acts of divine wisdom, carefully orchestrated by the Most Merciful to guide you toward the life He has decreed for you. Do not allow your human impatience to deceive you into thinking that Allah has forgotten you, for He is never late, and nothing happens outside His perfect plan. Understand that every trial you endured, every heartbreak that tore at your soul, every loss that felt unbearable, and every moment of silence and uncertainty was part of a sacred process of preparation designed to refine your character, purify your intentions, strengthen your faith, and expand your capacity to embrace the blessings that await. Imagine, for a moment, that your prayers were answered the instant you made them. Would your heart have been ready to carry the responsibility? Would your soul have been mature enough to sustain the gift without faltering? Would your life have been aligned with the divine purpose Allah intended for you? No, chosen one. For every delay has a hidden wisdom, and every pause is a divine calibration, ensuring that when the doors of blessing finally open, you will step through fully prepared, spiritually resilient, and capable of handling the weight of the favor being bestowed upon you. Divine timing is intimately linked to your readiness, your patience, and your trust in Allah, for He does not merely give, He perfects. Every encounter that did not happen, every opportunity that slipped away, every plan that failed, and every person who turned away was part of a divine alignment, removing obstacles, redirecting your path, and positioning you to receive what is meant for you in a way that will surpass all your expectations. The one who trusts this timing learns that waiting is not weakness, it is preparation. It is not a punishment, it is a blessing. It is not empty time, it is sacred growth. In the quiet of your wait, Allah was working invisibly, shaping circumstances, aligning hearts, and orchestrating events that you could not yet see, and all the while teaching you patience, humility, and unwavering faith. Understand that what feels like a delay is often a mercy, for had your desire come sooner, you might not have been ready to handle it with the grace, wisdom, and responsibility required. Patience, chosen one, is not passive, it is an active state of surrender, a conscious alignment of your heart with the divine, a willingness to trust that Allah's plan is always superior to your own understanding. Every trial, every tear, every period of uncertainty is a seed of growth being planted within your soul, preparing you to rise in ways that will astonish you, inspire others, and manifest the divine purpose for which you were chosen. Never doubt that your life is moving according to a perfect divine schedule, and never question the moments that feel like stagnation, for Allah's timing is always aligned with your spiritual readiness, your ultimate good, and the manifestation of the destiny He has written for you. Your breakthrough, your blessing, and your elevation are all approaching, not according to the world's clock, but according to the perfect, eternal timing of Allah, which takes into account every detail of your life, the trials, the prayers, the patience, the sincerity, and the hidden efforts that no one else sees. So remain steadfast, chosen one. Remain faithful, remain grateful, and understand that every second you have waited, every challenge you have endured, and every obstacle you have overcome was never in vain. The perfect moment is coming, and when it arrives, it will demonstrate the infinite wisdom of Allah, the power of patience, and the profound truth that divine timing is always perfect, always just, and always more beautiful than anything you could have imagined or planned for yourself. Chosen one, understand this profound truth. Every trial, every hardship, every heartbreak, every betrayal, every moment when you felt overwhelmed or unseen, every situation that seemed impossible to endure, all of it has been preparing you for a divine purpose far greater than you could imagine, shaping you into the person Allah has destined you to become. The struggles you faced were not punishments, they were lessons, and the pain you endured was not meaningless. It was the sacred curriculum of your soul, designed to refine your character, sharpen your discernment, and strengthen your faith beyond measure. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, has tested you repeatedly, not to break you, but to build you, to mold you into a vessel capable of carrying the responsibilities and blessings that come with being His chosen servant. Every trial was a rehearsal, a hidden preparation, a spiritual workshop where patience, humility, wisdom, and resilience were forged in the fire of experience, creating a heart that is unshakable and a soul that is unyielding. The obstacles you thought would defeat you were actually the divine instruments of your elevation, the very forces that sharpened your insight, cultivated your courage, and revealed the hidden strength within you that even you were unaware existed. Each challenge, each disappointment, each period of waiting was meticulously designed to equip you with the tools necessary to fulfill your divine role, for the chosen one does not step into their mission unprepared. Your experiences, though painful, have given you empathy for those who suffer, wisdom to guide those who are lost, clarity to navigate the complexities of life, and faith that remains unwavering even when the world is chaotic. Know that the people who tried to bring you down, the circumstances that seemed unfair, the doors that were closed, and the plans that failed, all of it was orchestrated by Allah to refine your abilities, strengthen your resolve, and position you exactly where you are meant to be, ready to embrace the role that only you can fulfill. Your trials have prepared you not only for success but for responsibility, leadership, and spiritual mastery, enabling you to carry the light of Allah into the lives of others, to be a beacon of hope for those in darkness, and to manifest a destiny that is uniquely yours, imbued with divine wisdom and favor. The chosen one emerges from trials not broken, but empowered, enlightened, and elevated, possessing the insight and strength necessary to navigate the world with purpose and to fulfill the role Allah has appointed. Every tear you shed, every night you endured in silence, every moment you questioned why the path was so difficult, was secretly transforming you into a person capable of handling the divine mission with grace, patience, and unwavering faith. Recognize now that your suffering was your preparation, your waiting was your training, and your perseverance was your empowerment. You were being sculpted into the perfect vessel for your destiny, equipped to face challenges, guide others, and fulfill your role with a heart full of faith, a mind sharpened by experience, and a spirit aligned with Allah's will. The trials were never arbitrary, the struggles never meaningless, and the pain never wasted. They were the secret steps of your elevation, the unseen preparation for your divine role, and the necessary foundation upon which your destiny is being built. The chosen one, therefore, does not lament the difficulties of the past, does not envy the ease of others, and does not despair when tested. Instead, they recognize that every hardship was a divine blessing, every setback a stepping stone, and every challenge a secret key to unlocking the greatness that Allah has prepared. Step forward with confidence, for the role awaiting you is not just a reward, it is the fulfillment of the purpose for which you were created, and every trial you endured was a sacred preparation to ensure that you are ready, capable, and worthy to carry the light, wisdom, and guidance that the world desperately needs. Chosen one, listen carefully, for this is a message that reaches the depths of your soul, your breakthrough, the long-awaited opening. The divine elevation you have been praying, hoping, and yearning for is already moving toward you, closer than you can possibly imagine, even if the world and your circumstances have tried to convince you otherwise. The waiting, the trials, the nights of uncertainty, the moments of despair, and the times when you felt unseen or unheard were never signs of Allah's absence, but of His perfect orchestration, preparing every detail, arranging every piece of your journey, and aligning your life with a destiny that is far greater than anything your mind could conceive. Understand, chosen one, that breakthroughs do not arrive at random. They are the culmination of patience, perseverance, faith, and unwavering trust in Allah's wisdom, and the divine timing of their arrival is always flawless. Every closed door, every rejection, every delay, every trial, and every hardship you have faced has been a preparation for this moment, quietly building the spiritual, mental, and emotional capacity required to embrace the elevation that Allah has decreed for you. What you have endured, the tears you have shed, the sacrifices you have made, and the struggles you have survived were all investments in the currency of your breakthrough, and each one has multiplied your readiness to receive the reward, blessing, and transformation that is already on its way. Do not let doubt, impatience, or fear cloud your vision. For Allah sees what no one else sees, hears what no one else hears, and knows the precise moment when you are ready to step fully into the reality He has prepared. Your breakthrough may manifest in ways subtle and invisible at first, a sudden clarity, an unexpected opportunity, a connection with the right people, the resolution of a long-standing problem, or an opening in your life that seems miraculous to the human eye but was meticulously arranged by the divine hand. Everything that has happened up to this moment has been orchestrated to position you perfectly, to prepare your mind, heart, and soul, to ensure that when the doors open, you will walk through them fully prepared, confident, and aligned with Allah's will. The Chosen One understands that a breakthrough is not simply a reward for endurance, it is the result of a divine design, a spiritual equation that balances every hardship, every act of patience, every prayer, and every moment of sincere devotion, culminating in a manifestation of blessings that will exceed what the heart could hope for, the mind could plan, and the world could predict. Know this: what feels delayed is not denied, what seems paused is not abandoned, and what appears impossible is not impossible in the sight of Allah, for He is the most wise, the most merciful, and the most generous. Your breakthrough is approaching like the first light of dawn, piercing the darkness, inevitable, brilliant, and transformative. The Chosen One must recognize that every trial, every struggle, and every delay has been secretly guiding you, training you, and preparing you to receive this elevation in its fullest measure, ensuring that when it arrives, it is not merely a fleeting moment, but a lifelong turning point that changes the trajectory of your life, your purpose, and your impact on the world around you. Be vigilant, remain patient, and continue to trust, for the unseen hands of Allah are moving, aligning, and orchestrating your breakthrough with perfect precision, and nothing can prevent what He has destined for you. Every prayer you made, every act of faith, every moment you held on to patience, and every trial you endured has been part of the divine preparation for this very moment. Your rise, your victory, your elevation, and your alignment with the path that only Allah could have designed specifically for you. So, Chosen One, stand firm, stay unwavering in faith, embrace the waiting with gratitude, and open your heart fully, for your breakthrough is already on its way. And when it arrives, it will not merely change your circumstances, it will transform your destiny, your soul, and the purpose for which Allah created you, revealing a manifestation of His wisdom, mercy, and infinite power that will astonish, inspire, and elevate every part of your life in ways beyond what you could have ever imagined or hoped for. Chosen One, understand this profound truth. The final key to unlocking the full measure of Allah's blessings, the ultimate elevation, and the complete fulfillment of your divine destiny lies in gratitude, a gratitude so deep, so sincere, and so unwavering that it transforms your heart, your perspective, and your entire life. Gratitude is not merely a polite acknowledgement of what you have. It is a profound recognition that everything in your life, the trials, the victories, the setbacks, the blessings, the moments of silence, the moments of struggle, and even the moments of doubt has been perfectly orchestrated by Allah to shape you into the person He intended you to become, to prepare you for the mission He has chosen for you, and to align your soul with the path of His divine plan. Without gratitude, the Chosen One remains incomplete, for the heart that fails to recognize Allah's infinite wisdom in every moment is like a vessel with cracks, unable to hold the fullness of what is destined. Gratitude is the lens through which the hidden blessings, the subtle signs, and the divine orchestration of every detail in your life become visible. It is the bridge between patience and reward, struggle and triumph, waiting and breakthrough. When you cultivate gratitude, you acknowledge not only the ease and joy that have come into your life, but also the pain, the trials, and the delays, for they were all deliberate instruments of divine training, shaping your heart, expanding your faith, and preparing your soul to receive the elevation Allah has ordained. The Chosen One knows that gratitude transforms perception, turning scarcity into abundance, obstacles into opportunities, weakness into strength, and despair into hope, and it is through this sacred practice that the final step of your spiritual and worldly elevation is unlocked. Gratitude is the silent prayer of the soul, the whisper of the heart that recognizes Allah's perfection in every circumstance, the acknowledgement that every moment, seen or unseen, understood or mysterious, carries a divine purpose, and that nothing is wasted in the eyes of the most merciful. It is through gratitude that doors open that were previously invisible, connections are made that were previously hidden, and blessings descend in ways that are beyond calculation, measure, or expectation. The chosen one understands that when the heart is fully grateful, the spirit becomes aligned with Allah's will, creating a magnetic force that attracts mercy, guidance, opportunities, and divine favor, and this alignment is precisely what allows the final step of your journey to manifest. Every act of gratitude, whether in prayer, reflection, or acknowledgement of your blessings, strengthens your connection to Allah, illuminates your path, and signals to the universe that you are ready to receive the fullness of what has been prepared for you. Gratitude transforms your trials into testimonies, your patience into triumph, and your past into a foundation for your future, making it the ultimate key to unlocking the reality of your divine role, the realization of your purpose, and the manifestation of your destiny. Know that the chosen one who walks forward in gratitude moves not only in harmony with Allah's will, but also in harmony with the unseen forces that orchestrate the flow of blessings, guidance, and elevation in the world. The final step is never granted to those who cling to resentment, impatience, or entitlement. It is reserved for the heart that recognizes that every moment, every struggle, every joy, every delay, and every victory is part of a perfect plan authored by the Most Wise, and that embracing this reality with deep, unwavering gratitude opens the floodgates to a life of spiritual fulfillment, divine favor, and unstoppable momentum in the path Allah has decreed. The chosen one, who truly understands this principle, steps into the final stage of their journey fully prepared, fully aligned, and fully aware that the universe now conspires in their favor, that the barriers that once held them back are removed, and that the blessings, responsibilities, and divine opportunities awaiting them are not only imminent, but inevitable. Gratitude, in this sacred sense, is the ultimate act of surrender, recognition, and trust, the spiritual mechanism that converts patience into reward, waiting into fulfillment, and trials into triumphs. And it is the very element that transforms the ordinary into extraordinary, the mundane into miraculous, and the temporary into eternal. So, chosen one, let your heart overflow with gratitude for all that you have experienced, all that you are enduring, and all that is yet to come. For in this profound acknowledgement lies the key that unlocks the final step, opening the gates to a destiny so magnificent, a life so abundant, and a spiritual reality so aligned with Allah's will that nothing in this world, nor any trial of the past, can ever diminish the greatness that has been divinely prepared for you. Know this: gratitude is not the end, but the beginning of the ultimate awakening, and through it, Allah's promises, mercy, and favor manifest fully, completing the journey that He has meticulously planned for you from the very first moment of your existence. Chosen one, now that you have walked through these 7 powerful lessons, let your heart remember this truth. Every tear, every trial, every moment of waiting, and every act of patience has been preparing you for this very moment. Allah has seen your struggles, heard your prayers, and perfectly timed your breakthrough. Your silence has been your strength, your pain has been your power, your waiting has been your preparation, and your gratitude will unlock the final step. Today, you stand on the threshold of the life Allah has ordained for you, a life filled with purpose, elevation, and divine favor. Remember, the chosen one is never lost, never forgotten, and never left behind. Your destiny is already moving toward you, perfectly aligned with the wisdom of Allah, and nothing can stop what He has written. Walk forward with faith, embrace every blessing with gratitude, and step boldly into the path He has prepared. For your wait is over, your role is ready, and your breakthrough is already on its way. Let your heart shine, let your light guide others, and let your life be a living testament to Allah's infinite mercy, wisdom, and perfect timing.